Greetings. The purpose of this presentation is to cover the economics of software services. Many companies avoid purchasing these valuable services without completely understanding the economics of the services being offered. Most larger and more established companies simply will not do business with a software vendor that does not provide these services because they fully understand the cost of not having these services. The first set of services that you will need is training and support. Training gives you a quick injection of education on how to operate the software, while technical support fills in the rest. Without these valuable services, it will take you much longer to learn the software. To get an understanding of the financial value of training and support, we must go back to our original goal. Our goal is to increase our business efficiency through the use of software tools. The greater the efficiency, the greater the profitability. Unfortunately, it's not an instant return on investment. We do go through a period of time when we are coming up to speed where we will actually lose productivity. For most businesses, this is a very stressful and frustrating period. For owners, it means things aren't working as smoothly as before. As the old saying goes, it's often difficult to understand why you drained the swamp when you are up to your backside in alligators. Customers that fail to get the proper training and technical support take much longer to get through the learning curve, and in most cases are never as proficient as those that get these services. They are also never as profitable. There are many nuances of the software that our trainers and support technicians teach our customers that they may never learn any other way. It is significantly less expensive to buy training and technical support than to waste your time or your staff's time trying to discover how the software works. Even software based upon the best of navigation tools like Windows can take years to fully learn. When you take training, you will also be learning from industry experts that have spent many hours working with the software and training others on how to use the software. You will learn valuable tips and tricks that have been learned through years of experience. The real cost of software is not in the support services, it is in the investment in time you will spend learning it and operating it. The math is simple. Look at your monthly payroll and then look at the cost of these services. Imagine how many hours over the course of time that your staff will be operating this software. You will quickly see that it doesn't take much of an improvement in productivity to pay for these services. Ultimately, software will improve the speed and accuracy of running your business. You will want to get to this level of proficiency as quickly as possible so that you can start returning on this important investment. As time goes along and as you and your staff get more efficient, continue to invest in training and technical support. Enterprise software packages are too large to learn in a single set of training classes. The biggest returns come when you get to the advanced stages of software use. That is when you will really make the software work for you. A common question we get is, why do I need software maintenance? Isn't the software complete when purchased? The answer is simple. A good enterprise software product continues to evolve. You want to make sure that any vendor you are doing business with has an ongoing maintenance program. There are always small bug fixes that are needed, ongoing enhancements to the flow of the product, minor and major feature enhancements, and many times regulatory changes in things like sales tax and payroll tax that must be accommodated. Also, every business is different, and getting a pipeline back into the development team of the software can be critical. Taking small changes on over a period of time is much easier to digest than long periods between upgrades that require significant learning curves. Plus, it's almost always less expensive to buy a service plan than to purchase upgrades. Last but not least, business software is a very valuable asset in the company. Much like the tooling you purchase, it adds significant resale value. Letting the software age without maintenance means it will be worthless in a few years. It would be like buying a new car or truck and never doing maintenance. At some point in time, bad things start to happen and the value of your asset quickly diminishes. If your software goes down or the overall system isn't working for any reason, it's going to cost you money. It may be someone broke in and stole your equipment. It could be a hard disk failure, or one of your employees accidentally deleted the software or valuable data. Depending upon the size of your operation, the cost will vary. A small shop may only lose a few $100s per hour, but a larger shop may be facing thousands of dollars per hour in downtime. By having a technical support team at your disposal, you can call to escalate these problems and get them resolved quickly. This is an extremely important and valuable asset for your company. A few days of downtime will, in most cases, pay for years of technical support. Your time is valuable, and often we can perform periodic functions like month-end or year-end closing much less expensively than you or your accountant can do yourselves. Our experienced accounting support staff can often do in a few hours what might take you or your accountant to do in days. In conclusion, remember that larger companies insist on having training, maintenance, and support services. It simply comes down to basic economics and sound business judgment. Once you have purchased your services, take advantage of the wealth of expertise within your vendor. They have seen a complete spectrum of challenges and are likely to be an excellent resource to help improve your bottom line.